All right, so this next effect is a popular advertising marketing effect where you take an image and then you place it inside of another image. So in this case, we have the rapidly learning blog dropped inside of her eyeglasses. And it kind of gives the effect with this little gradient that she's reading the blog. And it's kind of fun, right? But I think it has some serious applications for e-learning when you think about ways to create some visual foreshadowing, right? So take, for example, a confidential information course or a data security or info security, where perhaps she's looking at something that she shouldn't be, and it's kind of a nice way to hint at what's coming up in the following slides. So let's look at how we can do this in PowerPoint. Now, PowerPoint actually is very simple to do this. Even though it doesn't have a pen tool or some advanced selection tools, it's actually just as easy in PowerPoint as any other program. So what we want to do is actually use one of the drawing tools to draw shapes around her glasses. Pretty straightforward. So insert, shape. Can use either the freeform tool or the curve tool. There's the freeform right there. Kind of like the curve tool. Either tool is going to work. This is kind of a pretty decent oval, so I think that'll work fine. So what happens with the curve tool, I just click once, I release, and I get this straight line, or this point right here. It's waiting for me to plant another point. And as I do that, it's going to start creating these curves. Kind of takes a little while to get used to. It's not exactly like the pen tool, but it's similar. So it's dropping these little points around. And the great thing is that you can always go back and then modify these points. And I'll show you that in a second as well. Kind of added a stroke. I'll take that outline off as well. So let me go ahead and add one more, insert shape. And I might be just able to copy this and move it over, but let's just make this one from, I don't know what happened there. Insert shape, curve. Okay. This one's probably not as elegant as the first, but that's fine. So I have these two shapes. Let me go ahead and turn off the outline. So I'm just going to double click, format, outline, no outline. Okay. At this point, we have really the hard part done. That's the shape. If I wanted to edit this, like this one right here is a little jaggedy, I think. I can just right click and choose edit points and check that out. So I can come in here, make those changes, do whatever I want to do, make this, maybe pull this one out a little bit, right? Fill it up. Looks great. Okay. So now I can just go in here and fill this with the screenshot or image or whatever I want to use. So in this case, I'm just using a screenshot of Tom's blog, but I could be using anything else as a picture. So I want to select picture, and it automatically did this because I did a practice run. But if I wanted to, we can come over here and just choose an image. So right here is the Rapid Learning Blog screenshot. Click OK. Now you can see right here it fills up the entire glass. If I choose Tile Picture as a texture, that's going to bring this all up and give me a full image right here. Now the thing is, this just happened to be like that, but I can come over here and change the position 0. And I think I like the way that looks right here, maybe for the other glass, right? Because this heading banner comes across. So let's go over here to Fill, Picture, bring that to around 80. That kind of fits in nicely, and maybe I will move it up just to get rid of that white space. Can shift it over here, select this one, and let's go ahead and also fill that with a picture. So in this case, I'm going to drop it down to 0. So I get the tips right there, and maybe nudge it down on the offset and on the X. So depending on what you want to show, that's kind of how you can control that. Great effect. I can modify the transparency if I want, just make it a little bit softer, a little more subtle. Either way, it's kind of a great effect. Click close, bring it out. And again, it's both a creative effect, but also could be used, I think, as a design element in your courses. You can put it in windows, glasses, monitors, and a lot of places like that where you expect to see a reflection. Enjoy the effect and have fun.